Yo, what is up, YouTubers? I have another video for you. Shout out to all the current subscribers, all the subscribers that have just joined. I got an interesting one today. Let's go ahead and jump in it. Today we have the Nike 270 React. This is the Cactus Jack version. We got the La Flame today. Real quick, please keep in mind when you order from DHL, you have to release the signature if that's how you do it. I always do it that way. And for some reason I did it. They were attempting to deliver. Obviously it said 420, it's no longer 420. And I had no idea. So just kind of keep that in mind about the signature release. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and get the box paper out of the way. This is Travis's record label, I think. I don't know what that says. I think it says Caddy Cake or something like that. Guys, please let me know in the comments if you know what the heck this means. I saw this on the SB Dunks. So it's an interesting type of word. It looks okay. It's unique. Okay, moving along. Just so you know, I typically do not wear Air Maxes. They've always been very narrow for my feet. I don't have the fattest feet, but they've just been kind of narrow. They're always a little too snug. But since I am a UA sneaker hype beast, it only makes sense that I get the 270 React Cactus Jack. Before we jump into the shoe, I know, I'll get to it. Here's what a normal 270 looks like. And I'm not even gonna lie, I do not like it. But when I saw these, I was like, these are kind of dope. I kind of like the distressed, already worn, aged relic type of sneaker. They really remind me of this Triple S Balenciaga. Also kind of has the same type of relict worn look. And the colorway is a little similar. I got this pair from Kixie. I've gotten several pairs from Kixie in this past 4 or 5 months. So shout out to Kate and the whole entire Kixie family. We have a US men's size 10. Obviously, they are off-white, interesting, light gray, and turquoise. Okay. I thought I saw more colors than that on the shoe, but whatever. And there's nothing special really about the box, guys, I promise you. So this shoe actually comes with a big O Air Max in the heel and with the Nike React technology. What is Nike React? It is basically Nike's foam cushioning system that's supposed to be energy returning and all of that, but it's not as comfortable as Boost. So with that said, let's take it from the top and look at the upper of the shoe. You have this, I'm guessing this is what they call off-white. It's got some swivel patterns off it. It looks already sort of dirty. So even if there was flaws out of the box, I probably wouldn't notice because I'm thinking the shoe should look like this anyway. Look, there's like a glue, some over glue. I don't know. I guess they're supposed to look this way. So looking at all the fine details, these are going to be kind of tough to match up to retail pairs when they drop. And by the way, they're supposed to drop May 1st of 2020. We'll see how that goes. You have an oranges stitched Nike check over the top of this. Looks like terry cloth type of material. When you rub it, it's very soft. I like it. It actually wraps all the way around to the other side. Another orange swoosh there. You've got this red color on the eyelets and kind of a clay color for the panel that the eyelets attach to. It's also a very soft material. Around the collar, you have this grayish, bluish type of material, which is really soft as well. The whole shoe is very soft. It's very squishy. It's like a teddy bear. They added the scrunchie for the lace lock or whatever you call these things. I don't like the functionality of them, but I love how they look. Here's a look at the back of it and see how it's stitched onto the tongue. I think this can be bypassed, but I don't know. It kind of adds flavor to the shoe. Back of the tongue, you can see all the information there. Take note of the production date. That's kind of interesting. Also came with tissue paper, of course. Gotta love this stuff. This is the left insole graphic, and on the back you have some information there. What does it say? Durapontex? The other one has his signature Cactus Jack logo on it. That looks good. Here's a real quick closer look at some of the upper lace loops. Just want to make sure we take a peek at that really quick. They've got the React 270 tucked under there. You can't really see the React part, but it's there. There's a lot of detail on this shoe. And here's the super large aged Air Max bubble. I've never been the hugest fan of these Air Max bubbles because they don't really feel that soft, but we'll have to see with it paired up with this whole React technology. Here's just a close look at the technique that they use. I don't know what they painted this with, but it's obviously some kind of paint. I don't know if this takes a lot of skill to do that or not, but I think overall it looks pretty cool. I can't even hate it. It looks pretty dope. The concept on this was pretty dope. Of course, the toe box, you got this kind of brown stitched on leather, which is really durable. And on the tip of the shoe, they have like this clear tip that actually goes all the way to the bottoms. The bottoms don't look that clear, but there we go. That's what the tip of the toe box looks like. Notice the stitching quality, just kind of keep that in mind. Other side of the toe box, man, that looks a little crunchy to me, and I can't tell if that's QC or if it's just the way that it is. I don't know. They are letting you know again that this bad boy is pumped full of Nike React, which is just the bottom, but they're letting you know it's there. And the bottom of the shoe, it's clear, but it's not clear, and I can't explain it. Like on the tip of the toe, if you go back and look, it looked translucent, and this is obviously not. And I just love how they got it kind of aged, like they already walked in this shoe. It's weird because it's supposed to be worn for you already, but it just has a nice feel to it for some reason. I don't know why. I just kind of like, I would have never paid attention to this shoe, period, if it wasn't for it being a Travis and this kind of relic aging process they did with it. Left shoe's got the Cactus jack on there. Take a close look at the details. I know the future retail buyers will probably come back and compare to this video. That's what the heel looks like in its entirety. The right shoe also has the Travis jack pull tab, but I noticed this blue, it looks like marker on that side, but if you look at the other one, it also has some blue marker. So again, I don't know if that's QC or if that's the way they're supposed to be. We'll have to wait till the retail drops. Loving the Nike checks on the heel there on both of them. That brown color that they use, it just really makes me think of wood. I don't know. Before we get to the Onfeet, let's go ahead and blacklight them really quick. This is still a process I'm trying to get used to, but obviously it finds little things that the human eye cannot see, only UV. And what is it on the toe box? Wait a minute. That looks kind of weird. See, the blacklight pulls stuff. There's all kinds of little weird markings. There's like a T on the tongue. That's interesting. Look at the stitching. It's kind of, I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's a flaw or not. It's pretty interesting though. Let's take a look at the other one. Same kind of thing. Look at the toe box on that. It's not as many, but I don't know. And I did wear these at this point of the black lighting, but it's just interesting. Huh. Doesn't rub off. That's weird. And you know, I would actually recommend getting a black light, not just for sneakers, but for personal uses. Start looking at everything around your house with a black light, and you'll be amazed at what you find, I'll just say. That toe box though, it's just weird. Okay, here we are, the Onfeet, and yes, I did have a quick chat with Colorado's finest about some things that were going on around the school. Had nothing to do with me. We were just having a nice little chat. But anyways, I had to adjust this little thing, right? I hate these little scrunchy lace locks, so I just tied it up like the other shoe. I only wore it like that for a little bit so you guys can see what it looks like tied and not tied, but the shoe was flopping when I didn't tie it, so I gotta tie my shoe. I don't like my shoes flopping off my heel. And you know, I'm getting more and more used to these weird type of shoes now that I'm back into my old hype beastish ways. I like them. Like, the more you wear a weird shoe, the more it grows on you. They fit right, they're soft, and the whole time I've been wearing these, I couldn't even tell if I got them dirty or not, because the dirt that I did get on them, it actually gave them a little bit more character. I am not going to keep you guys too long. Just wanted to take you for a little trip. I will say it is a good time to be a UA sneaker collector, reviewer, whatever you want to call it, because the whole time we've been going through this so-called quarantine, a lot of the retail shopping and orders and releases have slowed down from the big dogs. The UAs have been thriving through this whole little period. Like, I've been getting packages while the retail guys out there haven't been getting packages. So you got to look at that. I've been getting work this whole time. So that's just one thing I wanted to point out. As you know, I love you guys. I appreciate every single view, even if it's for 2 seconds and you skipped it. Much love. Peace. Wear all your sneakers. Wear UAs. Wear retail. Wear whatever you want to wear. And I'll catch you on the next one.